Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, you guys. I got sick. I don't know what it was, a stomach bug or something. I don't know. But I gave this a little break to get my mind right. Afterwards, to really figure out where did I want to go with this. What kind of, you know, crowd that I wanted to join, who did I want to help. I really wanted to deeply think about that before I just got on here and did anything. So with that being said, you guys, I just want to say, by creating this channel, I hope I can reach out to so many souls. I just hope that I can help you guys in so many ways that I help myself to overcome so many trauma situations that I had in my life. Y'all, I cried so much before I just did this video, hoping that I won't cry during the video, because just thinking about what I've been through, it's like, dang, I really got through that. And I did it all by myself. I had to go within, and sometimes it's okay to not be okay, so anyway, y'all, we gonna get into it. But what I will say is, if you feel like you can vibe with me, if you feel like I can teach you some things, if you feel like you want to vibe at a higher vibration, you ready to heal, you want to know how to, better build your vibe, cause y'all, I used to be so, I don't know, I just used to not think highly of myself. I used to let other people's words get to me, then to where I used to start believing it. So that's what I started to, live by. But after a while, after so many things I've been through, I'm like, this not me. I want to, y'all, I'm sorry, my words is everywhere, because it's crazy. But anyway, y'all, so if you're going to be following me on this channel, you guys, and I really want you to, I really do, I feel like you really need to get one of these. A diary, a journal, whatever you want to call it. If you're a boy, if you don't want to call it a diary, your little journal, your whatever you want to call it, I need you to get one of these. This will be so important. This will help you in so many ways. Y'all helped me in so many ways. I love writing anyways. I feel like sometimes it's hard for me to talk. I talk really fast because I be thinking about so much stuff, and I be trying to get it all out at one time. So writing stuff down gives me the opportunity to let my mind wander, but write it down, and it's just crazy, y'all. So the first thing you do when you get your journal, and guys, if you can't some way somehow get a journal, you can get pieces of paper, put it into a binder, make your own folder, anything, y'all. Anything will work. Make it do what it do. But the first thing I'm gonna need you to do when you get it is, on a little cover right here, I'm gonna need you to really sit and think about a quote, a saying, or something that symbolizes you, that describes you, So for example, mine is diamond in the rough. So when I was a kid, my cousin gave me that saying, diamond in the rough, and I never really knew what it was, but it always been stuck in my head till now, of course. So I looked it up, and diamond in the rough is someone whose good qualities are hidden. So I really think that I am definitely a diamond in the rough. As you can tell, with my speech, it's hard for me to express myself. I'm very shy. So I don't know, my words get twisted. It's hard for me, to get out what I want to say sometimes. So sometimes I really just be needing to just sit for a minute, think, then speak. But sometimes I don't do that. I just speak and it comes out wrong. But Anyway, guys, in this, I have this is full, by the way. Like, I wrote in every single page is written on. Like, I wrote so much stuff because during my journey, I learned so much stuff. I wrote so much stuff down. Like, it really, really helped me. Like, if y'all got the chance to read this book through the beginning, like I was direct through the end, like I'm so enlightened. I'm healed. I'm healing and I'm healed. And I don't look like nothing I've been through. And that's a blessing. That's really, really a blessing. I can honestly say at a point in time in my life, I didn't know what I believed in. I didn't know if it was a guy. I didn't know, I didn't know. So I don't know. I felt like I didn't have nobody to talk to. I felt like I didn't have nobody to pray to. Like, is it really a guy? Like, why am I going through all this stuff if it's a guy? Stuff like that. So for a long time, I was just lost. And after going through so many trauma situations, bad relationships, family problems, getting sexually touched, to getting tossed home to home as a kid, it was just a lot. It's a lot of stuff that I've been through. And I just feel like, what is it to do? After so many times of sitting there crying to myself, crying myself to sleep at night and stuff like that, I didn't know what to do. So after a while, I'm like, sorry, y'all. I don't want to cry my lashes off. Y'all, although I healed from a lot of stuff and I overcame a lot of that stuff, thinking about it, not in a bad way, but like I really overcame that way. Like, I just thank God. Like, it's a God. Like, and I just thank Him for everything. And I feel like it's my purpose to reach out to other kids, people who may go through the same stuff I've been through, because I know I'm not alone. I know other people go through stuff every day, probably the same things, probably different things, but who's to say one situation, is greater than the other? But I just feel like I can help people. I can help kids. I can relate to people in a lot of different ways, and I just want to help. So that's what I'm making this channel for, to tell my stories, to reach out to hear your stories. And as I grow, my goals grow, but right now I'm gonna keep it at the minimum and just start the channel off slowly by posting videos, because I noticed once I get ahead of myself and think bigger than where I'm at right now, and I don't see myself there fast enough, then I get discouraged and I'll stop doing it. But I just know that I have to, make shorter term goals to reach my long term goals, if that makes sense to you guys. So it'll just help better motivate me to start little, and build myself up. So I won't talk too big, but I do have big goals. But right now, you guys, my plan is to get you guys to get one of these, and I'm gonna take you through the steps of what I did, and I'm going to do it with you, and we're going to grow. We're going to vibrate at a higher level. We're going to heal together. So some stuff that I looked up while thinking about what I'm going to do to the channel, just to talk really fast with you guys, is I asked myself, who is this channel for? And for questions 1 and 2, they go together. So who is this channel for, and what problem does my channel solve? So my channel is for building, healing, and growing. So building our vibration. I had low self-esteem for like so long, like from myself, self-harm, and like, verbally, mentally, stuff like that, in relationships, in family, and just in my surroundings, period. We're gonna build our confidence. Like I said, all that goes together: self-esteem, confidence, and vibration. We gonna build that, honey. Like, no more walking with our heads down. No more none of that. Like, no, because you are worthy. You are somebody. Within whatever you dream, whatever you want to be, you can accomplish that. Don't never let nobody tell you that you can't. Just like this YouTube page, I told a lot of family members that I was going to make this YouTube page, and from the reactions that I got, I seen and I could feel that they didn't believe in me. So what I did was, I just went ahead and just started doing a YouTube page. So really nobody know I'm doing the YouTube page but my sister. And as I grow, they'll just see for themselves, and that'll be my proof. I don't have to say anything. That's my proof right there that I it is what it is. So we building our vibrations around here, we building our confidence around here, and we're building our self-esteem around here. Whether it's all the same thing, anywhere I go, we building all of that, okay? And then healing, we're healing from trauma, any type of trauma, from where like bad relationships, abusive relationships, to being touched sexually, from being a foster kid, being home to home, whether you've been in car accidents, anything, any type of trauma, we're going to heal from all of that. I've been through so much trauma, y'all, and like I said, I can just cry every day, all day, thinking about what I've been through and how I came through it. And it's just like a lot of stuff that I've been through, a lot of people don't get through it. Like, they still stuck in it, they don't know how to get out of it. So at 24, I feel so good and blessed to know that I found the Lord, that I found something to believe in. It's just unbelievable, y'all. I'm just so blessed. All I can say is thank you, Jesus. Like, thank you, Lord. Yeah, so healing the trauma, abuse, the mental health, whether it's you self-doubting or other people doubting you, anything like that. And we're gonna grow mentally, physically. We just gonna grow. You're gonna grow that businesses that you want. You're gonna go back to school. You're gonna do whatever it is that you want to do. You're gonna make that YouTube page. You can do it. Like right here, right now, I'm sitting here recording on my phone, my 6S Plus. I'm recording on that, and I'm starting little, but it is what it is. The word is the word, and it's gonna get out there. So yes, we're building, healing, and growing, you guys. Building, healing, and growing. And I'm going to create a email account where you guys can send me your stories after every story that I tell, so we can relate, on a better, on a more, connected vibe. I want to actually vibe with you guys. Like, none of what other YouTubers do. Like, I really want to vibe with you guys. One day, as a short-term goal, this is a short-term goal, to visit you guys, like be able to show up at a house with kids and provide them school clothes, pay the rent, get groceries, little stuff like that. Like, anything. You just never know what somebody going through, and you should always be nice, guys. Like, always be nice, show gratitude. Yes, show gratitude. So, y'all, that's really all I really wanted to say. This is what this channel is about. Make sure you get a diary, a journal, anything to write on, anything to write. Pen, pencil, marker, crayon, you get it. Yeah, so this will be very, very helpful, y'all. This helped me, and I gotta go buy another one. I can't find another one like this or close like this, but I'm gonna get on it. But I really, really need another one. But you guys, I'm definitely can't wait to start this journey. I can't wait to see how many people I help. I just can't wait, y'all. So if you got through this whole video and you feel like you can relate to anything that I said, or you feel like And you are worthy to be heard. On here, you are heard. I will read every comment and try to reply back to every comment. Like, everybody is worthy. Everybody is worthy of love. Everybody is important. You are important to me, and I love you. If nobody else tells you that every day, I love you and you are important, honey. You are. And this is the channel that will tell you that every day. Okay? And I will help you. If you don't feel so yourself, I will help you. Okay? I will help you. Because, honey, I just love myself. I really love myself. And I love y'all. So, get a book. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, comment down any ideas that you have, any stories that you want to hear, any ideas, period, that you might have. And I can't wait. I can't wait, you guys. Tomorrow we'll be starting our first lesson. And I'm not really sure what I want the first lesson to be on. So I'll surprise you guys. But you guys, until then, I love you. God loves you. You are worthy. Love you guys. Bye.